I feel fat today. I guess so. I'm so not looking forward to today. You remember at the end of my last Shane Dawson video, I was saying, oh, I'm actually looking forward to the next episode. No longer looking forward to the next episode. I've been putting off filming this, I swear. But we're here now. I'm doing another reaction to Shane Dawson's old content in hindsight years later. So this is a continuation of the Graveyardgirl series. Today is exposing a YouTuber. There's also after this ghost hunting in a haunted toy store with Graveyardgirl. I don't know if I need to react to that one. Let me know in a comment. If not, we can move on to a different series. Let's get into this 30-minute fucking video, shall we? I'm sorry. I will try to be funny. I feel like the reason that I'm like this today is because I had a headache for like 3 straight days that turned into a migraine because I was working then editing, working then editing, working then editing, and my brain was like, you need to get the fuck off of screens. And the other thing as well is that I swear I'm getting worse at doing my makeup. Makeup just tends to like start separating a lot, or it seems heavier than it normally is. This ring light does me a world of favours. I don't know if it's age, I don't know if it's because my skin type's changed a bit. I feel ugly, and that's probably why I'm not in the mood to film. But I'm gonna film this because it's the only fucking time I'm gonna have to film because I'm super duper busy this weekend. So, here we go. What a fucking intro.
Graveyardgirl, she does.
Okay, Bunny. Here's some tea. You're gonna need it.
I haven't had coffee for like 3 days. That's probably one of the reasons why I'm just not up to filming. I just don't have the energy.
Because we are going to be doing an honest talk about your channel. Okay, we have our test subjects right here. Squad. We have the test squad, and they are going to help us figure out what's next for your channel.
I mentioned this at the end of the last video, that Shane actually does give Bunny some good advice. So I believe this is when they said like, would you click on specific thumbnails? If that's the case, again, this is good market research, if you will. I don't think Shane would take criticism very fucking well, because we've seen on the chair that he doesn't take any fucking feedback towards him well at all. He thinks the sun shines out of his fucking arsehole, but...
Somebody, hand me the laptop. I don't know how to do it.
Is that her laptop that he didn't have the password for? Jesus.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, his fake shock is so... I forgot how bad it is. Oh, fucking hell. We're really doing this, aren't we? We're really just spending almost probably 2 hours breaking down a 30-minute video.
Problem number 1. Oh my god.
Oh, wow. Okay, for once, he had good reason to be shocked. Fuck me. I don't understand how people have such cluttered desktops. Create folders, stick stuff in folders. You can have multiple folders on your desktop, but having everything everywhere saved on your freaking desktop is so chaotic. I don't know how people do it. At work, I have like a few down the side. At home, for my home computer, I have like 1 or 2 lines down the side as well. Like, I don't have OCD, but Jesus.
Wait, is that not everyone?
No, buddy, it really isn't.
I think this, to me, is a visual representation of your brain right now.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out your channel.
Yeah.
And we're going to do a little desktop cleaning. Not physically, though, because that looks like a lot of work.
To be fair, I think he finds it easy to help people declutter their lives in a way, because I remember when Jeffree Star decluttered a shitload of makeup, Shane was one of the people that came and helped. He bagged up like so much shit. I'm not surprised.
So I have your channel right here, and I want to go through, because you said that you wanted help with like, I don't know if this title is clickable, I don't know if this thumbnail is clickable, I don't know anymore. I'm going to point to a thumbnail and you tell me if you think the thumbnail and title is good or bad, and then we'll see what the audience thinks. Click or ignore.
Is this Gachi?
Yeah, I can see Morgan's point of view quite brutal, because like I say, I guarantee Shane wouldn't take that criticism well. Also, you kind of do need feedback from people. I know that my thumbnails are pretty basic as fuck. That's because I use basic as fuck technology for things like that. So my editing for my YouTube videos, I don't have Final Cut Pro because that's fucking expensive. That's like more than 400 quid, and I'm sorry, but I'm not going to spend £400. She can. So when you get feedback of this was a really good thumbnail, or I really enjoyed the editing of this video, or something like that, you know you're going in a good direction. So positive feedback is a good way of giving feedback rather than just being like super blunt, because it is hard to take negative criticism in general, especially if it's very blunt.
I don't know. See, I recognize many of this is bad.
Bubble full of slime and marbles does this.
I actually like the thumbnail. The title, I think, needs a revamp.
I would ignore it. And like, I don't think that much thought went into the title because it's like all these kind of fluff words before you even get to the intrigue.
See, that's good criticism, because the way he's framed that is a way that, yeah, he'd ignore it, but it's because of XYZ. This would change, it may make him reconsider.
I was surprised at how not good that one's doing.
I'm going to tell you why this might not have done as good as you were expecting.
Yeah.
Because we've seen this from you before.
Yeah.
For a long time.
Yeah. See, again, in this video, at least in this series, he's giving good advice. I can't disagree. This is something I mentioned in my sorted video. If you haven't seen it, I will link it. I think it was a good video. That's something that you have to be aware of, is that yes, certain formats people do enjoy it, but you can get burnt out with it, especially if you see it constantly. So finding new things people enjoy, bring more and more intrigue to your channel.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, I used to have the same feelings.
Yeah.
Whatever, and the reason it wasn't doing well is because people were like, we don't need a click.
Yeah.
We get it.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to show you one that I actually think is great. It's really good. It's not crazy Photoshop. There's no crazy colors.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel fake. It feels like an image from the video.
I would click on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, finding something where she can build off of rather than just simply negative feedback of you are doing this wrong is a great way to give criticism.
Don't be afraid to be simple, because you don't need like I used to do the bright yellows and stuff, and those don't do well anymore because people want something real and simple. And this is what YouTube, like, this is a boring thing to say on camera, but this is what YouTube would push more into people's feeds, because YouTube doesn't like pushing things that look clickbaity or not real.
Again, great advice. I can't believe I'm saying this. YouTube fucking hates clickbait. They actually ban a lot of clickbait. If your channel's been flagged that a specific video is saying, I don't know, I cut my hair, for example, and it's meant to be this huge dramatic thing, and then it ends up just being a wig or something like that, you can be reported for that, and you can have your channel, I don't know if it's banned or if you get a strike. Can't remember.
Stepping away from thumbnails and titles, there's a few things I noticed in your house that I was shook that you have not shown.
Oh, is this her designer clothes? If it is, he's fucking obsessed with designer stuff. I've been rewatching Nick DeRamio break down some Shane series with Jeffree Star, and he always goes on about the fact Shane has millions, and goes on about the fact that he always says that Jeffree has all this Gucci stuff and has a private jet and he has XYZ. And Nick DeRamio highlighted that Shane can have that. He just chooses not to spend his money on that. But he could have shitloads of Gucci. He could have a private jet, or rent one. I think he even didn't he? He like rented one for his family or something. Oh no, it wasn't a private jet. It was a semi-private jet, because I think it was like a few families or something. I don't fucking remember. Because they brought the dogs over or something to Colorado. What was my point? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's just enamored, Shane that is very enamored with people who have designer stuff, because he finds that appealing as someone maybe who grew up poor, as he always says.
I'm gonna start with what was in that room. Okay, we're right outside, but like we can't show anything.
Oh, there we go again, talking about the fact that she didn't want to show the outside of her house. It could be a security thing. It couldn't necessarily just be, oh, she has this big house and she doesn't want to seem like she's changed so much because she has a big, expensive house. I know some people do think that they don't want to show, or they're nervous to show their wealth. Some people just don't also want to show off their wealth in general, not just because they think, oh, people won't like them anymore because they'll think I've changed, but because it's, for some people, it feels like you're shoving it down people's throats. I'm not trying to name and shame, but I'm just saying, like, for example, Jaclyn Hill, I think, is always showing off, oh, here's my designer bags, and here's this new car, and etc. Other people, yeah, they might have a nice car, and they might have a nice house, and they might have nice handbags, etc. But they don't feel like they need to constantly take photos of it and be like, look what I've got. There's a TikTok channel that, I don't remember what the fuck it's called, but it's the guy who helps people to reduce their debt, like gives them advice. And he turned around and said, who are you trying to impress? Because that big flashy car that you've bought that you're going to be in debt for the next like 10, 12 years or whatever, that massive house that you can't actually really afford, these ridiculously expensive holidays that you're utilizing to say like, well, I had a more expensive holiday than you did. Who are you trying to impress? And I actually really appreciate that, because that's something I always worry about, is that I have a decent job. People would look at me and go, well, you've got a friggin' old ass car, you live in a smallish flat, etc. And I could go out of my way to put myself in a shitload of debt to buy a flat just a bit bigger. But what's the fucking point? Who am I trying to impress? This flat is exactly what I fucking need. I don't need to put myself into a position where I'm struggling to afford rent every single month. I don't need to buy a fucking car to show off that I could afford a new car if I wanted to. My car's absolutely fine. I love my car. Why the fuck would I need to change it? I appreciate that, because I think sometimes, even though you may have, I am not wealthy, but I'm saying that I'm doing better than I was, 5 years ago. But the thing is, I don't need to prove that to anybody. I know that. My family knows that. I don't need to put myself in debt to prove that to anybody else. That was very, very long-winded. Sorry.
Tell them, explain to them why you aren't talking about certain things and your reasonings, and see what they think.
Well, I just don't want people to think that I'm unaware of like the privileges that I have, and that I don't want to come across as like bragging.
I totally get that. The amount of times that I've spoken to people, and you want to be proud of your accomplishments, but sometimes when you're proud, for some reason it comes off as if you're bragging, because other people aren't in the privileged position you are. And it's such a fucking fine line. I know even family members who I used to speak to about it, and I used to say I was really proud because I got this bonus or something. I felt bad when I went home, because I thought, oh fuck, did they feel like I was shoving it in their faces because they earn a lot less than I do? And I felt bad about it. So it's such a fucking fine line. When you're aware of other people's feelings and you don't want to hurt them, you end up dimming your light so that they can shine brighter.
It's like I would like to show more of my life and like share more of the things I love and the things that I like to do, but I don't want to be like, I have this and then I have this. I know that just like rubs some people the wrong way.
We walked in the house and you're like, oh, I don't normally show this part, so like, that is a mansion.
Am I allowed to reference how incredible this is?
Oh
my god.
Welcome in.
So she was just nervous about not wanting to feel like she was shoving the fact that she has a big house down the throats of people that she knows probably have, like, her fans likely don't have, obviously, mansions. So I can understand why she'd be nervous.
Yeah, no, so there's like on and off camera me, right? Because I don't want everyone to...
That was a lot of fucking looks. Didn't see Shane making a big fucking deal of that like he did with somebody else. Just saying.
I think I'm an asshole.
Why?
Just I don't want to...
She just seems really, really nervous because she thinks that, I could be wrong, but I think maybe she thinks that her following will leave her if they find out that she's, want of a better word, rich. Especially considering she's lost a lot at the time. I think she'd lost a decent amount of following or views, for example. As I mentioned in the first part, it's probably, there's a lot of pressure anyway by losing so many subscribers and so many views, because she does have probably a large mortgage on that house. She has to pay that at the end of the day, and if she's losing her fan base and losing views, she may not be able to afford that. So if she did even show this big house, this big mansion, how do we know she would even still have it later down the line? It could be something she's nervous about. I don't know. I mean, she already said she doesn't want to seem like an arsehole.
So much you could do in this house.
Literally.
Like in this kitchen. Yeah.
Have you ever shown this? Like, this kitchen is the most pretty, beautiful thing I've ever seen in my fucking life.
The beams in that kitchen are stunning. How well you can tell this on camera, but I have this kind of dark wooden furniture all over my house because I love dark wooden furniture. I find it so appealing to me. So those beams, she's got a stunning kitchen. I can only imagine what the rest of the house looks like. If it's got beams like that, it's probably more of an old-fashioned house. I mentioned this in the first one, but I love her aesthetic. I feel like she has a very similar aesthetic to what I like. Maybe that's why I'm feeling some empathy and love for Graveyardgirl right now.
And do you not show your kitchen because you think it looks too nice and you're afraid people are going to be like, she's an asshole, she's a nice kitchen?
No, I think people just get the wrong idea of me sometimes. Like, I think people think that I was, like, born into, like, wealth and privilege, and, like, that I don't understand, like, what hard work is and, like, I don't want to flex on YouTube. I love watching other people do it.
This gives me what Kathleen has talked about before. She has like expensive handbags, and she bought her dad's house or paid off her dad's mortgage. I can't remember. And I remember her saying like she doesn't feel comfortable flaunting her wealth in front of her fans. She is very similar to Bunny in the fact that she's, you know, if anyone else wants to do it, that's completely fine. I mean, some people, I think their personality is almost flaunting their wealth and their expensive things. Whereas other people, where they're, let's be honest, more down to earth than the people that are flaunting and bragging, they don't want to seem like they're shoving it down your throat.
Did you come into money, or did you like do all this yourself?
No, I did all this myself.
Oh my god, that's so crazy. Cause like,
I'm scared if I ever admit it, it's gonna go away.
See, I mentioned that I think she's scared that she's going to lose everything she has if she shows this stuff. I don't read people's body language, but I can read people, I think. Why I always trust my gut.
no,
I'm
but
scared that I just said that statement and now it's gonna become a reality. I feel like the moment I enjoy anything I have, it's gonna die.
but I don't understand because don't you want to show the people that
Shane's, oh, I need to try and be empathetic. And then Garrett interrupted his empath moment. Poor Garrett. I feel like you got the evil eye for that.
don't you want to show them that like someone like you, just like a lone girl with cool, eclectic, weird ideas for other girls out there, that they can have this if they work hard enough, and you should just be like, girls who are weird in the world, rock it, because you can design your own house. Like, look at all. Wow,
That would be wonderful if people would take it that way.
We are. We're the audience.
I love the speech from Garrett. See, this is what I'm saying about it. It's so hard to feel like you're not bragging to people about like how proud you are of yourself and how far you've come, and that you built yourself up from like nothing almost. Whereas some people will find that you're just showing off. Especially if you do it too much, it definitely would seem like that. I think the people that love her would love that because it shows the growth of her.
For me personally, like I grew up poor. I grew up, you know, single working mom, all that shit.
Is there always a video or a part in a video where Shane has to remind us he grew up poor, while also being the person who made a fucking 45-minute conspiracy video about the fact that he didn't know there wasn't such thing as store brands? Also, this is not to be rude to him and his mum. I'm gonna do my little poor kid moment. I know how fucking difficult it is. My mum was a divorced parent, and we got nothing, literally nothing, from my dad, like throughout my whole of my fucking life. I've been in that position. I've had to have, you know, store brand food and Tesco value, and everyone I went to school with had Walkers, Lays for people in America. And I had I think it was like Select or something like that, crisps in my packed lunchbox. Some people were always buying school dinners. My mum couldn't afford to send me to school with cash to spend on fucking school every single day. I had to bring in packed lunches. But so did a lot of people. He still had heating and he still had food in his stomach. He never had to want, really. Like, yes, he probably didn't get everything he wanted in general, but what I'm saying is it's not like he was out on the street. This is going to sound bad, but I'm just saying that I think a lot of families, like, what is it, 50% of households are divorced? A lot of kids are going to be in that kind of environment. It's not just him. I'm trying to be really, like, careful about what I'm saying because I know how difficult times are now. But what I'm trying to say is that I feel like Shane leans on that, was in a one-person household, and that made him poor. It doesn't mean you didn't have a good upbringing. I think about the situation of what people are having to deal with now, where they're having to literally choose between eating and heating. And he's complaining about he was poor because he lived in a one-person household. I don't know everything around the whole of Shane's background, granted. I just feel like he leans on that so much, and to the point he has to mention it in like every fucking video. Maybe it's just me.
And now, like, yeah, I have a nice house, has a view, has a pool. Like, if I want something and I love it, I buy it, I help people, I pay for my family, I do all these things, right? It's not bragging, it's literally like, I work my ass off.
Okay, so it wasn't bragging for Shane, I feel like, till recently, where he's like always got to wear his Gucci slide. And I'm not saying don't have nice things, I'm not saying people shouldn't buy nice things for you, but it's the fact that it was, oh my god, it's Balenciaga or whatever the fuck it was, I don't remember.
I tell you, I've been looking at these every day. Every day. I can prove it. I want them so bad and I just can't justify it for myself. I can justify it as a present for someone, but not for me. Oh my god. Oh my god, these my slides. Okay, these are leopard Balenciaga slides.
Spending money on other people. I think that felt to us as the audience more genuine, and maybe that's why we fell for the empath shame.
You've grown so much since you started YouTube, and your success and everything. This is awesome. I was excited for Morgan to see it. Like, she just started, she came from a working class family. Like, she all these things, and it's like her seeing somebody like you.
I'll tell you. I walked in here and I was like, maybe I should work harder. I'm serious. I was inspired. I was touched.
I get where Morgan's coming from, where she says that it inspired her to work harder, because I remember when Kathleen Lights put out a video where she was reacting to her first ever makeup video. I remember at the end of it,
you do not need this crazy, pricey, ridiculous camera to start your first video, to start your channel. You don't need all this crazy equipment. Like, you don't need all of that. Just start somewhere, because you never know where you're gonna end up. I know that YouTube is completely different than it was when I started YouTube. Nobody really had all this high-tech stuff, but I don't think that should stop you from starting your channel, because if people like you, they're gonna watch you for your personality.
it was such an amazing message. It made me want to work even harder on my passion. It shows that you don't have to be a huge somebody to inspire people.
And when I watch your videos, I feel like you're always in the same little corner of a house. It's always like, oh, I'm in the doll room.
Purposefully. I have things because I love them, or they things that I've always wanted in my life. Like, I have a convertible because I've always wanted a convertible. And like, because like anxiety, like I go for long drives when I have anxiety, and it's like the feeling of like wind like on my face like helps me to feel less anxious. So it's like those are the reasons why I have a convertible.
She should 100% do car vlogs. Oh, she's done some car vlogs, I feel like. I don't know how many. Or she's done ones where she's actually driving and just sort of chatting to the camera. But I feel like that could be cool. She could do TikToks like that, just chatting and having music on or something. She could do lives like that, actually.
Like, I always had like... Oh my
God. I'm sorry. Hold everything. You have a convertible?
Yeah.
I've never seen that. What?
No.
Dude, you have a G-Wagon. Why are you so shocked and impressed? Unless it's some sort of, I don't know, 1920s Jag? Why are you so impressed by just a convertible car? It's not that impressive. It's just a fucking car. I don't know. That just seemed very, the shock and awe just seems a bit over the top.
I know.
Where? Well, you drive around like a garbage truck in your videos, right?
No.
There's like castles.
Hey everybody, it's funny, it's funny, it's funny.
Why wouldn't you show your convertible? You're afraid of people thinking that you're an
Because
asshole.
I'm like, I have a Polish convertible, watch me driving it.
I don't want to be rude. Porsches aren't that expensive. From what I know of, they're about 70 grand, which I'm not saying 70 grand isn't cheap. What? I'm not saying 70 grand is cheap. I'm just saying that he's acting like the G-fucking wagon that he has isn't like 250 grand or something. I assume it's just because she never shows off this car in her YouTube videos. Is it so shocking that someone who has a big mansion has more than one car? They have more than one car. The G-Wagon, and then Shane's really shit. Was it like his Jurassic Park Jeep or something?
If you did a haul of your shoes and your luxury shoes, I would watch that 3 times.
Something fun. What if we dig into my closet and all find things?
Oh, but I thought Rylan thought she wouldn't have Gucci slides.
She has Gucci slides.
Was that shade to Graveyardgirl? And now he wants to dig through her closet. Dude, can you at least be consistent?
To what? You crazy mother.
It's a nice closet. She's got some nice pieces. I do feel like this might just be me. From what I could tell from a lot of those shoes, I don't think they were like ridiculously expensive. I just think she had a lot of them. I'm not trying to shame her. Maybe I just don't have the eye for shoes.
What's happening?
So he's crawling into the vest side.
Oh no, that's not gonna work.
Let's go around and you can give your friend a kiss on the cheek.
That's her boyfriend. Oh, and then Garrett. Oh. Aww.
And then I turn around and I have no one.
Oh, I miss Garrett. Maybe that's the one I should do next, is the one with Jeffree Star with Garrett in it. Let me know in the comments.
God, I just found the scariest place in the closet.
No, it's that.
That's a big mirror. Whew, I'm gonna just...
Wait, what?
Okay, that was funny. You get one. I will say there are certain mirrors that make you look good. The long mirror I have makes me look fucking skinnier than I am, and I love it for that. I think it's because of the height it's at. It makes sure I don't look too wide. But also, I remember when I went to a meal with my mum and my sister and her fiance. I went to the bathroom and I came out and I was like, those mirrors make you look really good, really skinny.
Do you want to be a pretend beauty guru like me?
Oh my god.
That's the lighting, sister.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Ew.
Wait, we don't look like beasts.
That's basically ring lighting, but that's why I look like I have 0 pores. I also look ridiculously pale, overexposed, and my camera's shit. Yeah, I'm not surprised they like that lighting.
Is this a Gucci fan? Because I need 5.
Yeah.
He's gonna steal this. I should be wearing my Gucci slides!
Wait, what ones do you have? Do
We have all.
So she does have fucking Gucci slides. I swear to God, what was that shade they gave her at the start?
Of them. No, I'm kidding.
Wait, did one of you get the
Diamond ones?
Diamond ones?
Not yet.
I have those.
Where?
This is like the Jeffree Star series before the Jeffree Star series became a thing. Gucci diamond slides. Fucking Ron can eat his words.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm telling you, he has a fucking fetish or something for expensive stuff, for name brands. He's so unbelievably obsessed. That's why he loves Jeffree Star. I'm certain of it. It's not just because Jeffree can be funny. Shoot me. Jeffree can be fucking funny. It's because Jeffree has so much name brand shit and he's a millionaire that Shane wants to hang on his every fucking whim. I'm telling you, this series just shows that because they are immediately impressed by expensive stuff, by the fact that she had a fucking mansion. But before that, it was, oh, I don't think she would have Gucci slides.
She has that.
I want a makeover.
I want to be her. I am her without the money.
Garrett, same. I am her without the money, totally.
Oh my god, with the sparkly Gucci slides, let me have a makeover.
I love the colour of that jacket. That in an eyeshadow would be amazing. That's basically Vanessa Myrick duochrome shadows. I know I'm here for it.
I really don't know what is you. Like, is that
Wow.
Yeah.
We love a gay ass.
So these are
I'm telling you, why is it that anything effeminate to do with Ryland, he always had to belittle? Fucking Shane standing there with a Gucci fan, fanning himself. Like,
What? I'm so happy that this is here because I'm sweating so much.
yeah. Oh, I would die.
I can't believe you have the diamond Gucci slides.
Yeah, where are they?
He's bringing them.
Yeah. Ooh.
those boots were phenomenal. Like, she needs to wear those. She needs to seriously do like a closet tour, pick out like 5 outfits or something to like really show off her collection. They were sick.
Oh, it's a button press. I like to make little buttons.
Oh.
I have too many hobbies.
That's normal.
I swear he would say anything not normal. Have you seen his house? He collects like the weirdest fucking crap, and he thinks that someone making buttons is not normal. He would think someone sewing at her age or something wasn't normal. Like, don't shame people for their hobbies, dick.
Give a burger! Or no. What is this?
Oh yeah, that's my squishy collection.
Oh, I have mine right.
Okay, I've just started rewatching Nick DeRamio's commentary, his Conspiracy Palette Jeffree Star series. There was a video where he put his hand in his trousers in a room full of fucking people.
I'm gonna freak out. Are we gonna be in a store? I'm literally touching myself. I'm literally touching.
I swear, he's a little bit too comfortable making jokes like that.
Oh my god.
I cannot believe Gucci slides. That's so good. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I swear to God, this is giving Shane and Ryland on Ryland's channel just salivating over anything designer brand worthy. I don't know. In hindsight, I don't know why we didn't see this coming. I mean, Ryland always has been a kind of bougie, but why did no one clock Shane's constant over exaggeration?
Let me see if they're my size.
No, those are like
See,
kind of my running.
no, I can't break them. They're too expensive to break.
Yeah, even though she's probably a millionaire, please don't break her stuff. Like, that would just be rude.
when you waiting to get picked for the school team.
Yeah.
30 years later when you never do.
Okay, I'll give you that one. That was kind of funny.
Feet will never stop
That's
bleeding.
what's so
Are you guys
weird.
complaining about Gucci slides?
Yes! We're relating on how our Gucci slides all give us blisters.
No,
I mean, I don't have Gucci slides. I don't even wear slides. But there are certain shoes I've found, like, they rub the top of my foot to the point where they give me, like, is it corns? I feel you with the blisters.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
You just made a button. Oh wait, I want to see your wall of like dead people.
Which one?
What?
Oh my god.
I'm confused. But he just said, oh, can you show me your wall of dead people? And then they go into the Porsche convertible car tour. I don't understand what this transition was.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not gonna lie, that's a nice Porsche.
It is.
Does this come off?
Beautiful. I've never been in a Porsche actually.
It's nice.
Ooh, I wanna put my hands up.
And there's definitely not a wall of dead people in that garage, so I have no fucking clue what that transition was.
Put the top down.
Yeah.
Does it exceed my weight limit? It's moving by itself. What is it doing?
It's adjusting for my butt.
Fucking me.
Way back in the back is vlog car.
What's vlog car?
The gold one. I screen printed these skull things and I stitched them on with my hands.
You work a lot.
She's literally saying, clearly put a lot of time, effort, and love into this car. That could be another reason why she kept that car and why she still vlogs that car and not just because she doesn't want, you know, brag and show off with the Porsche. Because I've felt like that. Like, I've considered, I'm not going to upgrade and buy and move out of my flat, but I could get a new car. And I don't mean new, I just mean a different car. Since I've been a kid, I've always wanted to own a muscle car. And I was like, maybe that's something I should think about, because there was a really amazing Dodge Challenger that was for sale in my area, and I was so tempted. But firstly, I'd only just finished paying off my current car. And secondly, me and my car, this is going to sound pathetic, but we've been through a lot. So, I mean, a lamppost has fallen off. Story time for another day. We've been through a lot. We've been through a couple of moves. We've been through a number of fucking boyfriends. I never wanted to get rid of my car because it means a lot to me. I'm going to drive it until it falls apart, basically. So being in Bunny's privileged position, she can afford to buy the car of her dreams while also still keeping a car that means a lot to her. Makes complete fucking sense to me why she still has it.
There is one more thing I wanted to show. You have in the other room, you were acting so like, what, like, oh, don't look, oh, I'm embarrassed, oh, it's too extra. But it's everything. You have an arcade.
Yeah.
Show us. They want to see.
Come on.
Oh my gosh. This is Dave Busters.
This is the Jeffree Star series before there was a fucking Jeffree Star series. Jeffree Star has huge fucking arcade.
Wait, what? Welcome to Star Arcade.
Oh my god.
All black.
Oh my god. Dave Busters.
He literally has had so many arcade machines. He had what, like a warehouse or a storage center or something, and he would like swap them out or something, I think he said in one of the series. This is the Jeffree Star series before that became a thing. I swear. This was him getting ready for Jeffree Star. I'm not saying all YouTubers are the same, but I will say, actually, Bunny has that sort of grunge, cool aesthetic. And Jeffree Star, he has like a lot of tattoos, and he likes, clearly, with all the arcades and stuff, likes gaming and things like, and cars, etc. So I actually would say they have at least a number of things in common. I was thinking for a second they were completely different, but actually.
We have a dance off.
Oh my god.
Wow, she's literally living all of our lives. I mean, maybe I'm just speaking for myself. I've always wanted one of those dance machines, to the point where I remember on PlayStation 2, they had a dance mat that you used to plug in. I probably still have it, like, in a box somewhere. I don't know, does anyone else remember those? The good old days. Sure, Southend has a massive arcade. I don't even know if that we have a Dance Central sort of arcade machine.
I am terrified of this.
Really?
A lot of jiggling.
She's really good. Yeah, Shane is really good.
Oh, fuck! The shade! That's too good. The only thing I will say for Shane's benefit is, like, to be fair, she clearly would have had a lot more practice it being in her house. But that was really funny.
Is it over?
Yeah, you're done.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's not that hard to get, like, even maybe a C on a Dance Central machine. He got an F. Was he trying to be bad? I was like, oh, maybe she had it up on a really, really high level. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt.
That's good, right? I got a 0%.
Okay, this is just embarrassing.
Let's see the next thing. Oh. Ew. Oh my gosh.
Oh, this is that doll they were talking about, I think, in the first. her coat. Her coat is so fucking cute. I love her aesthetic. She's just very cool. She gives off very Hayley Williams vibe in the best way possible.
Here's what we should do. Me and you are gonna get in the Porsche, take the top down. They're gonna follow in the G-Wagon, and whoever else wants to come. Let's go find somewhere to hang out.
No one wants to be Team 10. All those YouTubers that came out afterwards to say how badly they were treated around in that Team 10 house. Hello? I just got a text. 15 new notifications. Jesus. Someone just sent me a shitload of photos. I do not know 15 people.
We're Team 30. Yeah.
So accurate.
Hurts, doesn't it? I know. We'll cry later.
That's actually really fucking accurate.
Okay, since it's nighttime, we thought it wouldn't be that fun or epic to use the Porsche because, like, you wouldn't really be able to tell the town was down. But she also has a Tesla that she thinks we'll all fit into. I disagree.
That is, oh my god, I've never seen one.
Wait, it has wings?
I was about to say Teslas aren't that impressive. But to be fair, in 2018 they were rarer. Whereas nowadays you see them a lot more often. Like a lot more. Because electric cars are becoming like a big thing. Not for Shane and Ryland though, because I'm pretty sure they don't have an electric car in either of their properties.
Wait, oh my god, it's like a spaceship.
Your back is so funny.
Wait, why did you go to show that off?
Andrew might have to sit on
It's like I'm in Jurassic World. Just like in the bubble. Oh yeah!
Me and Garrett were like, what do you mean? Like, I immediately thought, because he always calls, like, say, his Jeep, like, it's like Jurassic Park. So, yeah, I was also visibly confused. I was like, what?
Yeah, I can do that. It's fine. Yeah.
I don't know what you did. You're so glamorous sitting on the ground.
Don't understand what's happening right now. Just shows, like, Shane made a lot of jokes that clearly didn't land, and it was everyone else being his hype man that made it seem like he was funny. He does have funny moments. Granted, laughed a few times while they're in the bunny's closet.
Wait, I'm about to do this, which is close all.
Wait, what does that mean? Wait, my hands are inside. Oh my god, I'm in space.
It feels like a ride.
Yeah.
It's Disney. This is crazy.
I'm not gonna lie, that is, again, for the first time, that is cool. I bet that gets really fucking old though. I remember a Top Gear episode where the doors were like sliding doors. You'd have to wait for them to close, and they were, obviously it's a slow mechanism for safety reasons. And one of them said, I think it was James, said that that would get so tiresome so quickly. But how do you park next to anyone? Because you're gonna need wingspan to open the fucking door. I guess it's self-driving, so maybe you get out and then get it to drive itself into the space. Who fucking knows? I don't know. I don't own a Tesla, obviously.
It's most fun because you just see the world going behind you.
Oh, what? That's. Oh my god. I'm spiraling.
Yeah.
Okay, not to be rude, but have you never seen a fuck camera in a car? Loads of people have those for safety. That's not new.
You pull out fast.
Yes.
I've done it.
I'm gonna lean back and smush your legs. You guys cool with that?
I can feel your butt sweat on my toes.
I feel for Morgan. It's just as well they're all very close because, oh my god, I would be recoiling if someone's butt sweat was on my fucking toes. Unless I was like intimately close with them, keep your butt sweat to yourself.
You're not wearing your Gucci slides, right?
Oh, I am.
Oh no.
This is like the Blair Witch Project.
I'm not even gonna lie, how do they have like such a high beam light in the back? Is that not distracting to the driver? Because I know, like, for example, when my mum used to drive at night after we would work, you know, catering jobs or whatever, on the drive there, I'd be like reading my book or something, but obviously at night I couldn't read my book because it was pitch fucking black. And I wanted to put the overhead light on, but you're not allowed to do that because it's distracting to the driver because obviously then they can't see out the window. So, like, how have they got a huge high beam light in the back? It just seems unsafe to me. But I guess maybe if it's a Tesla, it's driving itself, it doesn't matter.
Update time. Hear it.
Wait, we're just over here shimmying.
What? Is that cheese?
Hear it. Update time. Texas has a lot of food.
I wonder who paid for this meal. I know it's like a nothing statement, but I'm just wondering if Shane put his hand in his pocket or if Bunny did. I'm just curious.
You said that this place is free ice cream. Why? And also where?
I don't think it's free ice cream. It's kind of just equated into your meal. It's a bit like when you go to the Harvester, which is pub chain in the UK. You can go to the salad bar like as many times as you want, as long as you buy a main meal. So I guess if you buy a main meal, you get free ice cream, a cheap commodity.
So watch this. You gotta start swirling.
Is this where Morgan almost peeing herself or something? Shane or Garrett knocked an ice cream cone out of her hand. Is this moment? Because I haven't watched this video in such a fucking long time.
Oh my god! Cheers to Texas!
Ah! It's serious as well.
Cheers to Texas! Cheers me or I'm not letting you out. Cheers to Texas. Cheers me to Texas, y'all. Scream. Cheers to Texas. Cheers me. Oh my god. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What did you do? Wait, what? Cheers me. Cheers me.
Honestly, how did he even catch that? That was like Spider-Man reflex. He should check.
Cheers me.
Wait, what is that? What?
I like how Bunny's just ignoring this whole situation happening.
No, he stole mine.
You dropped it like a klutz when I was trying to cheers you to Texas.
Cheers, Andrew.
You go Texas pride, baby. Cheers to Texas.
See, this is why I fucking miss these songs. Garrett, Morgan, Andrew. They were the ones that made the videos entertaining.
No.
Is that gonna stop me, Morgan? Can't stop me.
It's free ice cream, just go get another one.
So this store, you have like a whole history with this place.
Yes. If you have something and something's attached to it and you treat it with love and you treat it with respect, 99 out of 100 times it's gonna work out. But I had one time that it did not work out.
From something you bought there?
Yes. So it was the haunted doll story, which I told somewhat on my channel last year. Because I always tell everybody, like, I still love the paranormal. It's just like some things have happened to me that make me so afraid to really like invite that kind of energy into my life anymore. So
Okay, so Bunny's kind of telling this story about her experiences with paranormal and everything, and Shane keeps kind of almost scoffing at it. This is why I'm sort of 50-50 about doing a reaction to the next video. I don't think enough necessarily happens to react to, but I do know from memory that there is some moments where I feel like Shane treats the situation as almost a parody. Like if someone who is inviting you to do something that means a lot to them and they're taking it seriously, maybe also take it seriously. And he also, from memory, sets Garrett up as like the bad guy, which is funny considering she was clearly getting on with Garrett a lot, for Shane to use him as a scapegoat. Yeah, just let me know if you're interested in that video.
okay, so I bought this doll from Uncommon Objects and it was the size of an actual toddler.
Dude, why is that giving me Megan vibe? Yeesh.
Bring home Robertina, and that night, the Porsche that I just revealed I had, it was raining. It was just like a little like rainstorm that we get here, and it was this like fluke thing that I mean is like 1 in a million. Like a leaf managed to blow right over like the little thing that I guess keeps it draining somehow, and so a leaf just flipped over that night and like flooded the whole inside of my car with rain.
That sounds almost like bad karma, because I do kind of believe in karma. If you do something bad, it will come back to you. I have to believe in something in the universe is going to make sure everything balances out. I mean, in general, things tend to balance out anyway. In the universe, obviously, if you can't have it really, really warm without end up having torrential rain or earthquakes and stuff like that, for every reaction, there has to be an equal and opposite reaction. That is literal science. I appreciate not for everything. Like, if you treat someone badly, you won't necessarily always have that come back to you. I would like to believe that's the thing. And I don't know, this seems like maybe that doll had bad juju, bad karma, and it brought that into her home. I don't know, that's just my theory. It's a good story though. I'm sitting here enjoying it.
Then just, it was like all this progressive bad stuff. So, and then it was in the living room. And so we would like get up in the middle of the night, like go get a drink. And like, I swear the area around that thing, you would always feel like cold. Like, and it was just like, it was positioned in such a way where you're like,
is it moving or am I imagining it? Like that's it. Just yeah.
Ew.
Why is Shane so freaked out by this story? Didn't he always used to say, oh, I have demons in my house? When he moved to the new LA house, he had a whole video. It was like, the demon in my house.
There's a demon in my house. Literally just saw like a shadow walk up the stairs. And he was like, oh, it's probably a demon, or probably a ghost, because that happens everywhere we move.
Maybe that's a video we need to go back to. There's a lot of videos we need to revisit. I don't know, hindsight really makes you see his overreactions for sure. These jokes that don't land, even the jokes where he thinks it might land for a second, so he just keeps going, like a dad that doesn't know when to stop.
So now she's in the museum for haunted, dangerous items. Do you have a picture of her? So I am too afraid to have any pictures or videos. So, but she is on the Instagram page. Oh, there it is.
Jesus, that's like Annabelle. Worse. That's so creepy. I mean, I love me a scary movie. Jesus, even that creeps me out.
See, they have it like sitting up now, which I feel makes it look more friendly and less frightening.
No, I agree with Shane. No.
I thought that was Robertina.
That fucking lightning is a paid actor. What is going on?
Oh my god, weather!
I miss Morgan.
We'll see you tomorrow. Can't wait.
Everybody!
And hopefully we don't get possessed and die.
This reminds me of the ghost hunting things they did on his channel. I liked seeing behind the scenes of Bunny's life. I was looking at her channel the other day and I think she's basically gone back to her old ways. She's doing as seen on TV, unboxings. She does have a vlog. She should do more vlogs. A really cool individual. I don't want to be rude. They're just not getting the views that they used to. Like even from 6 months ago, 50,000 views. Even Lush subscription boxes. Like Lush things used to get a lot of views, I feel like, back in the day, but 28,000 views even from 7 months ago. She really hasn't changed the style. I don't know if she still films in the same place. It seems like maybe she has a studio now because I can see like a backdrop. So she's still not really showing much of her life, which I think she should. She doesn't need to be a caricature. I think she can be herself. Sorry, I'm literally just scrolling through to see if there's anything that's not just specific content. There's a few like hauls and stuff. Okay, I'm actually gonna really truly agree with Shane. The videos that are most click-worthy to me are the ones where she hasn't got so much stuff all around. Like an honest life update from 3 years ago, I would probably click on. This is why I don't ghost hunt anymore. I would click on that. The ones that aren't so busy. I feel like the people that need busy thumbnails are people like me who need to catch the viewer's attention. Whereas when you're a bigger YouTuber, I don't think you need to do that. Because she has how many subs now? 8,550,000. So she's doing well. Her views are very, no offense, they're very low. Like even on her last video, 20,000, airbrush for your foundation. I don't want to be rude, that's pretty old. Those airbrush things, didn't Tatty do a video on that like years ago? I think stylized videos, she 100% could do. Vlogs, she could 100% do. Interior design, she could 100% do. Talking about ghost stories, like there's like Robert Welsh, he reads subscribers' stories on his channel while he does his makeup. That could be a great addition to her channel, I feel like. So I think there's a lot she could do. I don't think she's flexing her creative muscles, and I want her to, because I see a lot of myself clearly in Bunny. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure to give us a like and subscribe if you like it. I'd really appreciate it. Let me know if you want me to react to the next video when they go to the haunted toy shop or whatever. If not, I think I want to do the hater video series next, because I think there's a lot about that and the criticism Shane clearly couldn't fucking take. I really want to get into. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this and I hope to see you all in the next one.